Hello teachers, professors, lecturers, all the teaching faculty members. In the present scenario, it is must online teaching. How to give online teaching? So how to give the better online teaching? On this 5 tips I am going to share with you. In the present scenario, if you see lakhs of teachers, lecturers, professors, they are getting ready or they have already started their teaching through online, and the scenario is also it has become like this: no teaching, no salary, only online teaching. So through online how you can teach, and situation is also becoming worst. There are no salaries for the faculty members, most of the faculty members, no teaching, no salary, and sometimes they are giving half salary for online teaching. Rarely few colleges, few schools, they are giving full salary. Most of the schools and colleges, they are giving only half salary. There are some universities and colleges also who are paying 50% only salary. Though they are crediting 100% salary, but 50% they are taking it back from the faculty members. This is what going on. To survive in this world, especially from this corona, at least 1 or 2 years you need to understand this online coaching, online teaching only. So how you can do this online teaching? This I am going to share with you. Simple 5 tips, my dear teachers and lecturers and professors. 5 tips. Just to focus on this, we can just overcome any kind of problems. See, teaching is, we know it very well. We know how to teach. But when it comes to online teaching, just be careful, few points. Overcome the fear, thorough planning and preparation. Simple few tips. If you understand, you can just go ahead through this online coaching. So let me come to the first point. It's introduction. Whenever you go to the online classes, your introduction is very much important. You can't see the students. There are some apps, through that apps you can see even the students also. Most of the time students are not coming through the online, they are just watching. So you are not seeing the students are not visible, but you have to imagine and give your first self introduction. In the first class, self introduction about yourself in a friendly way you have to give. And next class onwards, no need of lengthy self introduction. Simply you can say, I'm so and so, let's come to the class. Dear students, how are you? Good morning everyone, hope you had breakfast. Are you ready for the session? Like, just give them like warm up and mentally make up the students' mind. Then after that you can enter into the classes. So introduction is very important. Then after introduction, start with extra energy. So they are not visible directly. So whenever you are teaching, your energy level should be high. Right from the beginning to end of the class, you should teach with lots of curiosity, and energy levels must be high. In that way you can plan, and also you can start with any kind of jovial environment, like you can ask some puzzles, riddles, short stories. So simple things you can ask the students, so that they'll get accustomed to you. They feel like teaching, they feel like listening to your class without any hesitation, without any boring. They'll come to your online class. So that is why, as in small puzzles, we have a lot of collection. If you don't have, just collect it. One puzzle in a day is enough. Riddle or any short story, interesting facts, you can talk to them and then make them laugh in the beginning. Automatically they'll focus on your class. So jovial environment, good introduction, energetic class, it is must. And also remember, recap of the last class. This is very much important. Last class, what happened, what you have taught. Unless you give a recap, they can't come to your class. Just small revision. Shall I tell you, if this is the board, on one corner you just give recap. So these are the points we have discussed yesterday. Hardly it will take 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, that's all. So that recap will refresh the students to focus, and they can just recollect the topic and they'll come to your mood, right? So in that way, introduction, please take care. Then after that, plan your classes. How you can plan your classes? Please remember, there is no other alternative to attract the students apart from your knowledge. If you have good knowledge, automatically students will be showing their interest, they'll be attracted to your class. So that is why what you can do is here, in planning of your classes, full preparation, thorough preparation is must. When you teach directly in the classroom, without much preparation also you can handle the class. But when it comes to online classes, it's not like that. You need to have mastery in that subject. So thorough preparation you have to go. One topic you are taking, can't you become perfect in that topic? Have a rehearsal also. In front of mirror, in front of camera, in front of board, have a rehearsal. Hardly it will take 1 week. After 1 week you will be habituated, no need much thorough practice, rehearsal. All these things are not required. 1 week you do it, but with thorough preparation you do it. While planning your class, please remember perfect work environment is very much important. Perfect work environment, like when you are planning for this online coaching, TV sound, any other noise from the home that should not disturb you, or any other talk or noise from your family members, chit chatting, laughing, all these sounds should not come. If at all any kind of noise, students get distracted, even you get distracted. So that is why always plan a work environment, professional work environment, create it. And while planning your preparation also, how much you are preparing every day. So that planning, lesson plan, you have an idea, lesson plan, chapter wise planning, that you plan it well in advance. So that will be easy for you to take the classes. In the same way, keep videos also short. Videos must be short. Students cannot focus, students cannot concentrate much long period, especially through online coaching. So keep your video short, maximum 15 minutes to 30 minutes are more than enough. 15 minutes to 30 minutes, short videos prepare, but it should be crisp, clear, understandable and attractive. In that way prepare these videos. This is about your planning of your classes. Next one we'll discuss about during teaching session. During teaching session, what you have to do. So while teaching, please remember, right now I am also teaching online, but I can't see the students, I can't see the professors, I can't see the lecturers, no one. But I just imagine by looking at the camera that you all are in front of me. In the same way, imagination is important during your teaching. Along with imagination, please focus on body language. Keep your body language cool, systematic, understandable. Your tone, especially in body language, soft voice is very much important. Your voice tone, friendly, cool, understandable, crystal clear, clarity. So these are the things you have to focus. In body language also, just look at the camera and maintain the eye contact with a smiling face. And along with that, attire, professional attire. How do you go to the school? How do you go to the college? As a lecturer, as a teacher, a professional attire is very much required. So prepare yourself thoroughly with a professional attire. Look, dignity, decorum, that you have to maintain. Okay. So in that, during teaching, focus on below average students. While teaching, please go for slow teaching. Don't think that all the students can understand if you go fast. There are below average students in the class. If you focus on the below average students, if you teach it, automatically other students, clever students, brilliant students, automatically they'll catch it. So that is why our focus should be on the below average students. In that way, go slowly, repeat whenever, wherever more explanation is required, just focus on that. That you can do an interaction. During teaching, if possible, you can have interaction with the students, or otherwise tell them that after this session, you can call to this number so that you can clarify your doubts. Or any breaks are there. During the breaks or after the session, give them some time for interaction. Without interaction, students won't get the interest. They won't learn the subject properly. So that is why for interaction, you need to be very careful. This is about during the training session. Next one, after the session, what to do? Please remember, every time whenever you complete the session, don't complete bluntly. Revise it. Revise the topic, what we have discussed. For the past half an hour, we have discussed about so and so topic. Let me give you a recap. In that way, you start taking the revision. 5 minutes, enough. Revise the topic so that they can recollect. So that revision you can do it, and also interaction after the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask like that. You can have interaction after the session. So that's after the session. And very important thing is that motivation to the students. Motivate your students. How you can motivate? Just simply give them some deadlines. Any deadlines, give them. By end of this week, I want you to finish this chapter. I have these deadlines. If you are going to be with me, we'll complete the syllabus easily without any hesitation. Like, you motivate them, and whenever someone is answering, someone is saying that I have done, madam, then just clap. Very good. And take their name. Vinod has done this work, and Aarti has completed this work. Like, you can just take their name and clap. Automatically they feel very good and they'll show their interest. There are two kinds of students. Some students are self-motivated. There are some students who needs motivation, external motivation is needed. So these students, be careful. You need to motivate them, keep on behind the students, and automatically they'll learn the subject. So these are the simple 5 points. You can just you can pause the video and note down the main contents. Dear teachers and lecturers, professors, please remember once again, if you want to survive in this world, you need to be thorough, you need to update your knowledge, you need to upgrade your skills, you must learn the new methods just like online teaching and all these things. Unless you know it, unless you practice it, we can't get anything. Students want to survive, and even we want to survive through this online coaching only. It will go at least 1 to 2 years. Prepare your mindset. There is a saying that if you want to survive in the ocean, if you want to survive in the ocean, you must learn swimming. You must know swimming. That swimming is nothing but online coaching. Simple. Just have a practice and prepare your subject thoroughly. And as I said, you can practice in front of mirror or in front of camera or board, you can use it. Practice it 2 to 3 times. Assume that students are in front of you, they are understanding your language well. So in that way, focus. You will be always a better teacher, good teacher. The students will never forget you. And this is going to happen with your teaching skills, miraculous teaching skills. Please take care. Wish you good luck. And please do share these videos with all the teachers and who are struggling to survive. A small motivation they may get. So please do share and keep smiling, keep shining, and take care of the generations. Good luck.